Life is short, yet most people live as if they have an infinite supply of time. Here's the harsh reality. The average person lives around 30,000 days. That's it. Think about this. If you're 30 years old, you've already used up nearly 11,000 of those days. They're gone, never to return. Many people say, "I'll do it someday," but someday is a dangerous word. It tricks you into thinking you have all the time in the world. The truth is, you don't. In the next few minutes, you'll discover powerful strategies that will help you make every moment count. This isn't just about managing time, it's about truly living it. These aren't generic tips on time management, they are profound insights into how life really works. Chapter 1: Time Perception and Psychology. Time plays tricks on your mind. Understanding these tricks is the first step toward mastering it. Remember when you were a child and summer felt endless? A single day could feel like a week. But now, as an adult, entire years seem to fly by like months. This phenomenon is called the time unit paradox. It's not just in your head, it's rooted in how your brain processes experiences. Your brain measures time by recording new experiences. As a child, everything was new, so your brain was constantly recording, making time feel slower. But as an adult, routines take over. Same breakfast, same commute, same TV shows. Your brain skips recording these repetitive moments, blurring days together. This is the trap of time blindness. But here's the good news. You can hack this system. Take different routes to work, learn a new skill each month, have conversations with strangers. Each new experience forces your brain to pay attention, making time feel expansive again. One of the biggest mistakes in time perception is that we overestimate what we can achieve in a day, but drastically underestimate what we can accomplish in a year. This is why many people give up on their goals too soon. Chapter 2: Priority Management. Most people confuse being busy with being productive. They fill their days with tasks that seem important but don't actually matter. Here's a powerful tool: the Deathbed Test. Picture yourself at 90, looking back on your life. Will you care about that extra hour you spent at the office or the time you spent with your family? Suddenly, your priorities become crystal clear. Here's what successful people understand: knowing what not to do is often more valuable than knowing what to do. This brings us to the to-list strategy. Write down everything you want to achieve. Now circle the top 3 items. Everything else, that's your avoid list. Think about it like compound interest, but for life choices. Small daily investments in the right priorities multiply over time. But there's a catch. Social media, busy work, and constant distractions steal your attention from what truly matters. The solution? Ruthlessly eliminate the non-essential. Your time is too precious for anything less. Chapter 3: Relationship Dynamics. Relationships work like bank accounts. Every small interaction is either a deposit or a withdrawal. A genuine compliment? Deposit. Being consistently late? Withdrawal. And just like with real banks, you can't make withdrawals if you haven't made deposits. Many people wonder why their relationships feel strained. The answer is simple. They only reach out when they need something. Most people focus on big gestures, like expensive gifts or grand celebrations. But here's the truth. Small, daily deposits matter more. A random text checking in, remembering small details, being present during tough times. These are the real relationship builders. Here's something counterintuitive. Shared suffering often builds stronger bonds than shared pleasure. Facing challenges together creates deeper connections than simply having fun. And don't overlook your weak ties. Those casual acquaintances and distant friends. They're bridges to new opportunities, ideas, and perspectives. Strong ties comfort you, but weak ties help you grow. Want to feel like you have more time? Help others. It's the ultimate paradox. Giving your time makes you feel like you have more of it. Chapter 4: Career and Purpose. Your best career opportunities aren't where you think they are. They're just one step outside your comfort zone. This is known as the adjacent possible, the sweet spot between what you know and what you could know. A massive career mistake is optimizing for money too early. In your 20s and early 30s, focus on learning. Every new skill you gain is like a lottery ticket for future opportunities. Money follows knowledge, always. Forget the traditional career ladder. It's a trap. Modern careers are more like jungle gyms. You move sideways, diagonally, even backward sometimes. Each move builds a unique combination of skills that makes you irreplaceable. Comfort is career quicksand. The longer you stay in a role you've outgrown, the harder it is to leave. Here's a secret: use productive procrastination. When you're avoiding one task, channel that energy into learning something new. These procrastination projects often reveal your true passions. Chapter 5: Health and Vitality. Health isn't just about living longer, it's your life force multiplier. Every other aspect of your life either improves or suffers based based on your health. Think about this. Would you rather have 8 energized hours or 12 draining ones? Your energy levels matter more than the number of hours you have. The mindset of "I'll sleep when I'm dead" is completely wrong. Sleep isn't just rest. It's your brain's superpower. Without it, your decision making is as impaired as being drunk. That promotion you want, that relationship you're building, they all depend on your brain working at its best. Here's something nobody talks about. You're two different people. Morning you and evening you. Morning you makes plans. Evening you has to follow through. Don't let morning you be a tyrant. Want a simple life hack? Micro workouts. 10 push-ups here, a quick walk there, 5 minutes of stretching. These small movements add up. Your body was built to move, not sit for 8 hours a day. Remember this, physical movement creates mental clarity. If you're stuck on a problem, move your body. The solution will come. Conclusion. Life isn't about finding extra hours. It's about making your hours count. Your habits shape your days shape your years, and your years shape your life. Start small. Pick one idea that resonates with you. Test it, refine it, make it yours. The best time to start living fully isn't someday, it's today. Making decisions while exhausted can be as bad as being drunk. That promotion you want, that relationship you're nurturing, they all depend on your brain functioning at its best. Here's something most people don't talk about. You're essentially two different people. Morning you and evening you. Morning you makes all the ambitious plans, while evening you has to follow through. The key, don't let morning you be a tyrant. Life hack, micro workouts, 10 push-ups here, a quick walk there, 5 minutes of stretching. These small movements add up. Your body was designed to move, not sit for 8 hours straight. Remember, physical movement isn't just good for your health, it creates mental clarity. Stuck on a problem? Move your body. The solution will come to you. Chapter 6, Learning and Growth. Want to learn anything faster? Teach it to someone else. This is called the teacher effect. Explaining concepts forces your brain to process and understand them at a deeper level. Not ready to teach yet? That's exactly why you should. Your struggles make you a better teacher than an expert because you still remember what was confusing. Here's a secret learning hack. Read biographies. Why? Because each one condenses a lifetime of experiences into just a few hours of reading. Want to avoid common mistakes? Learn from people who've already made them. Most people try to be good at everything, but smart people stay strategically bad at some things. It's called deliberate amateurism. It keeps your brain flexible and your ego in check. Constraints aren't your enemy, they're your superpower. Limited time, limited money, limited resources? Good. These constraints force you to be creative. And here's perhaps the most valuable skill of all, knowing when to quit. Strategic quitting isn't failure. It's making space for better opportunities. Quit fast on things that don't serve your growth. Chapter 7, Emotional Intelligence. Your emotions have a secret timer. The chemicals that create feelings like anger, fear, or frustration last exactly 90 seconds in your body. After that, staying in that emotion is a choice. You might think, I can't help how I feel, but here's the truth. While you can't control the first wave of emotion, you absolutely can control the second. Think of emotional regulation as a superpower. Raw intelligence might get you the job, but emotional regulation will get you the promotion. Why? Because people trust those who can stay calm in chaos. Most people hide their vulnerabilities. Smart people use them strategically. Showing the right amount of vulnerability at the right time builds deeper trust than always appearing perfect. Here's a costly mistake. Avoiding difficult conversations. These conversations are like compound interest in reverse. The longer you wait, the more emotional debt you accumulate. That small issue you're avoiding, it's growing bigger every day. And don't underestimate gratitude. It's not just a feel-good practice. Unexpressed gratitude is like having money in the bank, but never withdrawing it. Use it or lose it. Chapter 8, Financial Wisdom. Money isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about something far more precious. Your freedom of time. Here's a truth most people miss. Making more money often makes you poorer in time. As your income grows, so does your lifestyle. Bigger house, more maintenance. Fancy car, more worry. Better neighborhood, longer commute. Finally, you think, I can afford everything I want. But that's the trap, lifestyle inflation. It's like running on a treadmill, moving fast, but going nowhere. Consider time affluence. Would you rather make $100,000 working 80 hours a week or $70,000 working 30? Your true hourly rate includes everything you sacrifice sacrifice for that money. Most people get this backward. They buy objects but rent experiences. Smart people rent objects and buy experiences. Why? Because experiences appreciate in value over time. Objects usually don't. Here's the ultimate financial skill: building margins. Living below your means isn't about restriction, it's about creating space for opportunities. That space is your ticket to real wealth. Chapter 9. Creative living. Creativity isn't about waiting for inspiration. It works more like a faucet. When you first turn it on, rusty water comes out. Those are your bad ideas. But you need those bad ideas. They clear the way for the good ones. Waiting for the perfect idea. That's like waiting for water to run clear without turning on the tap. You have to push through the rust. Here's something counterintuitive. Creativity loves constraints. Give someone unlimited options and they freeze. Give them limited options and they get creative. Think about it. Shakespeare wrote in strict meter and rhyme. Those limits forced his creativity. Most people try to create and judge at the same time. That's like driving with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. First, create. Judge later. Document everything you create. Your brain is like a creativity muscle. It needs to see its progress to grow stronger. Those early terrible attempts, they're your proof of improvement. And here's the real secret. Combine skills that nobody else combines. That unique intersection is your creative superpower. Chapter 10. Personal energy. Your energy is your most precious resource. Time management is useless without energy management. You can't do meaningful work if you're running on empty. Most people never audit their energy. They don't realize that some activities give them energy while others drain it. That morning walk? Energy boost. That toxic friendship? Energy vampire. You might think, I just need more willpower. But willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired. Smart people don't rely on willpower. They design their environment to make good choices automatic. Consider decision fatigue. Every choice you make drains your energy. What to wear, what to eat, when to exercise. That's why successful people often wear the same outfit or eat the same breakfast. They're saving their mental energy for decisions that matter. Here's a counterintuitive energy hack: strategic incompetence. Being deliberately bad at non-essential tasks means people stop asking you to do them. Your energy stays protected for what you do best. Remember this: recovery isn't a waste of time. It's how you multiply your time's value. Rest isn't just for recharging, it's for growth. Designing your environment to make good choices automatic is one of the most powerful strategies for conserving mental energy. Think about decision fatigue. Every choice you make throughout the day, no matter how small, consumes energy. Deciding what to wear, what to eat, or when to exercise adds up quickly. This is why many successful people simplify these decisions. They often wear the same outfits and eat the same breakfast daily. It's not about laziness, it's about preserving mental resources for decisions that truly matter. Here's a counterintuitive energy hack: strategic incompetence. By deliberately being bad at non-essential tasks, you discourage others from asking you to handle them. This keeps your energy focused on what you do best. And remember this: recovery isn't a waste of time. It's how you multiply the value of your time. Taking breaks and resting isn't a sign of weakness. It's a strategy for longevity and productivity. Chapter 11. Social capital success isn't just about what you know. It's about who you know. But real social capital isn't about collecting business cards or adding connections on LinkedIn. It's about building genuine, meaningful relationships. There's a simple formula for friendship: time plus vulnerability plus shared experiences. You can't shortcut any of these elements. Authentic connections need all three to flourish. Some people say, I don't have time for networking, but that misses the point. True networking isn't about taking, it's about connecting. The best networkers aren't collectors, they're connectors. They introduce people who should know each other, creating value not just for themselves, but for their entire network. Most people underinvest in maintaining friendships. They wait for big life events, weddings, reunions, or crises to reconnect. But strong relationships are built in the small, everyday moments. That random check-in text, a quick coffee catch-up, or a brief phone call. These are the moments where real bonds grow. Think of community like a garden. You can't plant all the seeds at once and expect them to grow without care. You need constant, small acts of nurturing. Every conversation is water. Every introduction is fertilizer. The truly successful build their community before they need it, because when you need a network, it's often too late to start building one. Chapter 12. Mental models. Mental models are shortcuts your brain uses to understand the world. But here's the catch. The map is not the territory. Your mental models are always simpler than reality, which is both their strength and their weakness. They help you make quick decisions, but can blind you to complexities if you rely on them too heavily. Most people only see what's right in front of them. They play checkers while life is playing chess. The key to thinking more strategically is second-order thinking. Don't just ask. Chapter 13, Life Design. Your life isn't something that happens to you. It's something you actively design. Think of it like a portfolio, not just of money, but of experiences, relationships, skills, and dreams. Most people overvalue planning and undervalue testing. Life design isn't about creating perfect plans. It's about running small experiments to see what actually works. Many people think, I need to figure everything out first. But that's exactly backward. You can't think your way into the right life. You have to test your way there. Take action, learn from the results, adjust, and repeat. Here's what most people miss about change. Tiny adjustments create massive results. Want to transform your life? Start with changing just one thing for 5 minutes a day. That small win builds momentum, leading to bigger changes over time. Consider how you measure success. Most people use society's metrics: money, status, possessions. But what if you designed your own metrics? What if success meant more time with family, learning new skills, or helping others? Redefine what matters to you. Regular life reviews aren't optional. They're crucial. They help you catch problems while they're still small. Monthly reviews can prevent yearly regrets. Reflect on what's working, what isn't, and where you want to go next. Conclusion: life isn't about finding extra hours. It's about making the hours you have count. Every principle we've covered, from time perception to relationship building, from energy management to life design, works together to create a life worth living. Time will pass whether you use it wisely or not. Your habits become your days become your years, and your years become your life. Start small. Pick one idea that resonated with you. Test it, refine it, make it yours. The best time to start living fully isn't someday, it's today.